Yeah, I'm wearing glasses. Okay, so the first thing on the list is the Lolita collection by Kat Von D. This palette is kind of giving me Urban Decay Naked Cherry vibes. Not 100% like shade for shade or anything like that, but it's definitely giving me Naked Cherry vibes. And there's also an eyeliner and there's a liquid lipstick, and it looks like it's all kind of centered around that dusky kind of pink situation right there. I like the palette, but I know I already have these shades. Like a few of those shades I recognize or I can dupe from the Kylie BH Cosmetics palette. It was very mauvey, very dusky pink, that kind of situation, and I think that is kind of resonating with this palette. This is really pretty. I love the artwork that's on the front. I think her artwork is always like banging, but I can do without it, especially as the palette is 39 bucks. That's a lot. Then we have the Melt Cosmetics Melt Smoke Sessions palette. Okay, so this is an eyeshadow palette. Oh, and there's liquid lipsticks as well. See, I like this. This is different. Like, let's forget the fact that it's centered around like smoke and smoking and stuff. I like the fact that they've done a green themed palette. Yes, there's some earthy tones in it. The only thing that's a turn off is that there's, out of 8 shades, there's only 2 of them which are matte, and both of them are really dark, so you don't get a transition shade. You'd have to draw for another palette for a transition shade, so I'm not too keen on that, but the shimmers are beautiful. I don't think that they needed to have as many gold, copper kind of shimmers, because those are like a dime a dozen. Everybody has those. They could have replaced one of those goldy shades, like that middle gold shade. They could have replaced that with like a transition color. I think that would have sufficed, because then you have like a gold shimmer, you have like a more of a bronzy-ish kind of shimmer, and then you have your matte transition. But you know what, that's just how I would have done it, but cool, whatever. I do like this. I don't think I'll be getting it though, because I just don't think I need it. I know, as I said, I'll be drawing for another palette while using this. I can't stand doing that. I don't mind doing it, but I would prefer not to if I can help it. Now ELF are doing their jelly highlighters. So it looks like Fasali started this. The Makeup Revolution went ahead and did a collection of jelly highlighters, and now ELF are also doing it. Okay, fine. A lot of these look very similar to one another. I mean, like, I don't see a silvery one or a pinky one. They're gold and like bronze. Okay, maybe they do have a silvery one and a pinky one and a purpley one, who knows, but I don't see that in this picture. Not really that ecstatic about this. It's highlighter in a jelly form. Kylie Cosmetics are coming out with the Kylie Christmas Holiday Collection. Look, I feel like her collections are just way too overwhelming. I mean, look, the bottom right hand corner she has lipsticks, and then over to the bottom left hand corner she has like a collection of mini liquid lipsticks, and then above that she has like the metallic liquid lipsticks, and then in the center she has some lip glosses. Why is there all of this lip stuff? And then she has the eyeshadow palette, and then she's got 3 cream eyeshadows, and then she has a highlighter and then 2 loose highlighters. Like no one needs all of that for one collection, in my opinion. I mean, if she had like 2 or 3 liquid lipsticks, a metallic liquid lipstick, 1 or 2 glosses, cool. An eyeshadow palette and 1 or 2 highlighters. Oh, and a blush or 2. Cool, I think that would be enough. But to have regular lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, metallic lipsticks, glosses, an eyeshadow palette, 3 cream eyeshadows, a highlighter, 2 loose highlighters, and then 2 blushes. That's a lot of stuff. I don't know why this is why she's going to reach that billionaire status if she hasn't done so already. But this is why she does it so fast, because she brings out just a wave of stuff. It's crazy, and then people buy it. I just feel like the hype is gone, but there's clearly some people who are still keeping this in demand, whatever. I'm not really here for it. Hallberg Cosmetics is bringing out the Infinity Deep palette. This looks like a lot of palettes that are already available on the market. I like the packaging, which I say I like the artwork on the packaging. I think that's really, really nice. But aside from that, I don't really feel like there's much else to say about it, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of palettes that have these shades. Maybe not every single one of these shades, but there's gonna be a lot of palettes that have these shades, and you probably have a lot of these dotted around in different palettes already, so I'm gonna pass. The Tom Ford collection for spring 2019. The packaging is pretty, but I kind of feel like that eyeshadow palette is so outdated. Like back in the 90s, right? If you think about how they used to do makeup back in the 90s, it was literally like just a flush of color on the lid. So this kind of eyeshadow palette would suffice, because it's like, okay, we'll pick the color that you want today, and you just pick one color and you put it on. Nowadays, we do makeup a lot different. So it's kind of like we have the transition shade, and then we have the lid color, and then we have the outer V color, and then we have like the inner highlight. And it's like we have so many different eyeshadows that we put on the lid to create one look. These colors don't go together like that, so it's kind of like, to me, this just kind of looks outdated, because we use our eyeshadows different now. But I guess maybe they are catering to a completely different audience who still might just do like the flush of color, like one swipe kind of thing, and move on. I like the highlighter, like that goldy one. I'm not here for that silvery white one, because obviously that will not suit me at all. But again, I love the packaging, but it's just not for someone like myself. So Wave are coming out with a new eyeshadow palette, the Electric Eyes. This is but I'm not 100% sold on it. I like the dark green in the bottom right hand corner. That's cute, but aside from that, I'm not really feeling it, and it's kind of a struggle for those swatches in comparison to the other girls. Like the swatches on the dark skin girl aren't showing up as vibrant as the swatches on the other two models. I guess it is what it is, but it's like, it's not bad. It's not like completely transparent or anything, but I'm just saying it's not as vibrant on her as it is on the other two. Like I've seen some other campaign ads for other eyeshadow palettes where each skin tone which is being swatched on, it swatches the exact same level of pigmentation, and this just isn't doing it. Is what it is. Anyway, not 100% sold on this. Then Besame and Disney. So Disney are doing the rounds. So recently they had the collection with Colourpop, and then Dose of Colors, and now Besame. Oh, Besame also had the, was it the Peter Pan Mermaid Island thing, which made absolutely no sense, because it's like Peter Pan, Mermaid Island, why not just do like Little Mermaid and have the theme as mermaid? But whatever. So it looks like because of the celebration of the 90 years of Mickey, they're doing 2 lipsticks and a compact mirror. Now the colors are very reminiscent of Mickey Mouse, the red, the black. It makes sense. It makes so much sense. And because Besame kind of do like that old-timey packaging, I like that they used the original artwork for Mickey when depicting Mickey in this collection. It's really, really nice. Really nice. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's nice. Nabla are coming out with their Holiday 2018 collection, and this includes highlighters, lip glosses, lipsticks, and an eyeliner. Oh, and some brushes, of course. Cool, but it's nothing that we haven't already seen. It's nothing we haven't already seen. KKW and Kylie are doing another round of liquid lipsticks. But it looks like these ones are 2 matte liquid lipsticks, 1 velvet liquid lipstick, and 1 topper gloss. Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna get it though, because I just don't feel like I need any of this stuff. And I'm sure you can probably find dupes of these in her already existing lip kits. Like these colors are nothing new, they're nothing out of the ordinary. I know there's only certain amounts of colors that you can realistically do. I think that when it comes to Kim Kardashian, it is kind of limited because she only really dabbles with natural kind of shades. So, and Fenty Beauty's coming out with 2 more of those body lavas, but she's doing them in kits. So you get for $135, let me tell you what you're getting. So you're getting a body lava, you get one of these Fairy Bomb glitter pom-poms, and a face and body kabuki brush. Now listen, this is the second time she's brought this out in the winter months, and to me it doesn't make any sense, because who's showing their shoulders, their collarbones, their décolletage or whatever while it's cold? Like, I'm here, I've got my little jacket on, I've got my scarf on. I don't know anybody who's showing their shoulders and stuff. This is a body lava to me. It's like a highlighter for your body. I like to be showing my body in order for this to make sense. I don't understand why she keeps on bringing this out while it's cold. And especially as people are always looking for the next thing. You buy something and then it's, okay, what's next? And you buy something, it's like, okay, what's next? That, like, people are trying to keep up. So wouldn't you get this, why wouldn't you release this during the hotter months? Like, I don't understand why she's not doing that. Ugh. Anyway, Buxom and Shay Mitchell. I think Shay Mitchell was somebody who was in, was it Pretty Little Liars or something? And she's teamed up with Buxom to bring out a palette with 3 cream highlighters. I can deal with cream highlighters, but it's not really my thing as such, because I just don't draw for it every single day. And I feel like when I use cream highlighters, I've got to be very, very careful and put it on the high points of my my cheekbones, but I've got to do it very, very carefully so that I'm not pulling up the foundation and whatever else is underneath. So I just tend not to really use cream highlighters, but cream highlighters are really good if you are going to go for a really bright beaming highlight. It's good to just put that on and then put your regular highlight on top of it, and it just makes it 10 times more vibrant. Whew, trust me. And No Kill LA and Colourpop are collabing again, and I believe that these are the Super Shock shadows, 4 Super Shock shadows, and 100% of the profits go toward No Kill LA. Anyway, I like this idea. I really like this idea, and I really like the packaging. I can't even front. I think that's really, really nice. Anyway, so those are all of this week's new releases and sneak peeks. I don't feel like I am interested in any of it. It's becoming more and more frequent that I feel that way. It's very rare that I feel like, oh, I want that and I want that and I want that. Even if I don't get it, there have been a lot of times where I feel like there's a number of things that I want. But recently I've been finding that a lot of the stuff that are coming out, I don't really want it. Tell me how you've been feeling. Like, do you feel like it's just makeup overkill at the moment? Because I kind of feel like that. Anyway, so let me know down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.